Hi, welcome.
I'm Jared.
I'm George,
and welcome back to Levels of Losers.
Yeah.
Where we like to take our favorite show and video game characters and just debate what kind of character, what alignment would they have if they were a character in Dungeons and Dragons.
So today we are planning on doing a continuation of one that we did in the past. One of these last times we did Kylo Ren. However, this happened before The Last Jedi had come out, and so we promised that it would end up changing, or we'd at least do another one once we had seen The Last Jedi. So today we're going to continue that and do Kylo Ren again.
Yep, we finally seen it, and oh my goodness, so good.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. I know there's a lot of haters out there with Last Jedi, but we loved it because we were big hardcore Star Wars fans. It was really good.
There are some aspects to it that you either love it or you don't. There's not really a middle ground.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're here to discuss today.
We're not going to do that. We're going to talk about Kylo Ren, guys. Mm-hmm. So, like Jared said, we talked about... Remember, we determined Kylo Ren was a true evil, right? Alignment from our last video. If you don't remember, there's a link on the bottom to go back to that video that you guys can look at. But things, in my opinion, things change in Last Jedi about his alignment, about what the decisions he makes in the movie really determine his destiny, or probably even till the next movie, right? And so, kind of going back, let's think. Okay, the beginning of the movie, one thing that I kind of want to bring on the table, is the part where he has to make that decision of killing his mom.
Oh yeah,
that's like, what does he do? Instead of just like going on there and be like, yeah, let's go Rambo on these guys, start blasting them. He realizes the connection, like, oh, mom is on the bridge. He kind of holds it back, right?
He not only hesitates, you see him like move his thumb from the trigger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He refuses.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't really change what happens, but it definitely makes a change in his own character. Last time we argued that he was true evil because he was feeling this conflict the entire movie of Force Awakens, that he was struggling. He could feel the pull of the light, and that he would keep going to his weird grandpa altar and beg him to show him the power of the dark side again. And the reason that we argued he was true evil is that he doesn't really make a decision lawful versus chaos, but he, even with these conflicts of good versus evil, he consciously makes a choice every single time to be evil. So this changes... Yeah. This originally changed everything. Because here he is, he's presented with the evil scenario. He knows what's expected of him. Yeah. He knows what he has to do to appease his master Snoke. And he refuses.
He doesn't do it.
Regardless of the fact that it didn't change the outcome. He made a conscious choice in the different.
So that's kind of like, he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, wait a minute. We determined you were evil. And then all of a sudden you do this. And you're like, whoa. Yeah, exactly. It kind of throws things off a little bit. But you continue on with the movie. Again, you kind of see... Oh man, he's kind of like feeling sympathy for Rey. They have like this connection force thing, touching the fingers, weird thing, right?
Yeah.
And then like he gets that influence from Rey to turn to the good. And there's some parts I was like, I thought he was going to do it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, he's going to do it.
They almost outright state that he's going to.
Yeah,
like
right.
Here he is, and like she's saying, you can come back, and he's, if I recall, he says, "I will if you will be with me." Like they connect, and he is considering going back to the light.
Yeah, in this kind of instance, like he kind of like values his relationship with Rey, like this friendship. Even I would say, like even they've developed a friendship, which like. Really, like in a Dungeons and Dragons sense, like friendship isn't really a value for evil characters, right? At least, I mean, I guess there's some if it benefits them, right?
I think it very much depends on the character. Like,
right, but for the most part, right, they don't really value friendship.
They value it as a means to an end.
Yeah, but in this case for Kylo, it's like it's very genuine, very sincere. This friendship, and you're like, whoa, more good tendencies going on here, and you're just like, whoa, okay, but
honestly speaking, while I was watching the movie, I was trying to look for arguments for this so that I could be prepared, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to see it again until the movie came out.
Yeah,
and so at this point, I had decided in my own mind that he's neutral, at least. And that by the end of the movie, I was thinking he was going to turn good. Which, honestly, was kind of make me hold my breath, because I was thinking that might be the end of number 9 as well.
Yeah, you're right. He turns good, he's like, wait, so
who's the bad guy now?
Who's the bad guy? It's like, okay, here we go. But we had, like, this instance of, like, things getting confused, and, like, he's going to go good. But then there's that turning point, right? Where the
moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
Where as you recall, he was in front of Snoke with Rey after he tricked her, which, although kind of an evil act, you could argue it's because he was trying to save her.
Yeah, right.
But
doing the friendship thing, like saving your friend, right?
Mm-hmm. But in the end, he's brought her before Snoke, and Snoke's kind of using her as his own little rag doll. He kills Snoke, and then the moment of truth, where he has to make a choice. At this point, there is no one who holds any sway over him. Snoke isn't going to shock him and make him fear going to the light. He doesn't have any parents that are telling him that he can't choose evil. He has absolutely nothing influencing him other than his own ideals. I mean, true, there's like his own like choices that he's made in the past that could say him, but those are him influencing himself.
Exactly. And so it's like, because we see these different things happening in the beginning of the movie, you're just like, okay, because there's nothing influencing or holding him back, he's going to choose good. But he doesn't. He decides to become the supreme ruler.
Exactly.
That he becomes the law. He becomes the new First Order, right?
Long live the supreme leader.
And it totally throws us off guard. We're like, wow, what happened here, man? You like did all this good stuff and now you're evil. I mean, I guess we should have saw it coming, but I was really hoping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
And especially because this makes the choice not only feel so much more like a betrayal, but it also sets it more in stone, because at this point there is no outward influence. It is completely based on his own desires, his own feelings. And he has decided with this conflict of what should I do, the right thing or what will make me powerful, what good versus evil. He decides that when pressured by nobody else, where it's just him and his core values, he wants power. He wants to not just learn from Snoke. He wants to replace him. And at that point, anyone who stands in his way is his enemy and needs to die.
The supreme leader is dead.
We talked about how he tries to save his mother at that one point. It didn't really change the outcome of that particular scene.
It's true, right.
But then what does he do? He goes planet side with his army, and with that like special Death Star Jimmy rigged thing.
Yeah, right.
He tries to obliterate everyone who's survived.
Yeah, well.
He has now made the active choice that I don't care what is right. This is what I want.
Yeah, and so again, this solidifies his evil, right? We thought there were some good tendencies, really hoping he would have the good alignment going inside him. But then, nope, boom, he just totally decides evil. But what's interesting is then, like, does he, like we said before in Force Awakens, is he true evil now? I think that changes when it comes to the lawful side or chaotic side. It's because he then establishes himself as supreme ruler, he is now the law.
Yeah.
Right?
Honestly speaking, we kind of talked about this ourselves, and it's a little hard to place it as chaotic or lawful, because you could say well, he's doing what he wants and enforcing it on others, but for the sake of argument for Dungeons and Dragons, we have to argue that he is lawful. Because with this particular thing, he has set himself up to be the ruler. He is the law. And he is trying to establish the laws, albeit whatever the heck he wants. If he wants to declare that you must wear purple on Saturdays, he can set that up, even if it makes absolutely no sense. But
I don't know, I think
the fact of the matter is, when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, it's more to a code rather than to ethics when it comes to law and chaos. And he is trying to establish a set code.
That's true.
We have to. So in this case, we argued that means that he is lawful.
It's true. It's like, it's the aspect of, like, you know, a good way to describe it is like, it's the tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He is this new, like, in the D&D universe, he is the tyrant. Right? Mm-hmm. And when you encounter these people in the game, it's a little intimidating because to be the kind of person to play like that.
Yeah, they're willing to step over whoever they need to get what's done. But they do it in such a way that you can't expect the law. You can't expect justice to be done because they're using the law to get it done.
They are the law. It's like, you know, so you're kind of, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And it's totally, like, it's just cool that they've got this new perspective now on Kylo. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It makes me really excited, you know, for the next movie.
Why isn't it here already?
I know, right? But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Kylo is now lawful evil?
Yeah.
Or maybe has he changed a little bit? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's chaotic now because he's not following the rules of his Sith ways. Maybe he's just starting his own path, right? Maybe he is chaotic in that way. But I don't know. So,
what do you think? We'd love to hear your comments on that. And what are things that we missed? We're human. We're going to screw up. So share your opinions in the comments below. And also, please, if you've got a character that you'd like us to do, tell us. We love doing these just as much as we hope you love watching them. So
we can do BB-8 next time. How about that?
That would be funny. But
that'd be pretty funny. I don't know. We could try it. Maybe if you want us to do it, we'll do it. Do BB-8.
But until then, thank you everybody for watching. Please hit subscribe and have a good night.
Thank you.